Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up and share the broadcast, and also download our app. You heard that right. African Diaspora News Channel. We have our own app. I believe you're going to love it. It's with excellence. It expands our global Black voice. And it's so important because the issues we talk about are things that matter to you. And how many of you all know that we're the counter voice to the oppressive class's media apparatus? Thank you so very much. Family, boy, oh boy, do I have some juicy news. Perhaps you have heard by now. We know that Niger and, of course, several of the countries that make up the Sahel area have kicked out France and made a really big deal about it. And so many people early on had talked about, why haven't they kicked out the United States? The United States is just as bad. And I told y'all, just wait and see. And I was talking about the fact that they might be doing them in phases and in cycles. Well, guess what? I was absolutely right. Because guess what? Niger has ordered the U.S. troops to get out. Let me hit the gavel on that. So orders, the court. For you all that don't know, the Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. I use the gavel because I want you to know that we're controlling the narrative in world events and that your word matters. This is not just something that should be associated with your judges and government officials. Talk black to me, somebody in legislators and policymakers. I want you to know that your word matters. Family, I want you to watch this very, very brief clip.
The US presence on the territory of the Republic of Niger is illegal and violates all the constitutional and democratic rules which would require the sovereign people, in particular through its elected representatives, to be consulted on the installation of a foreign army on its territory.
The decision follows a visit by US officials. Abdraman said the US delegation did not follow diplomatic protocol and that Niger was not informed about the composition of the delegation, the date of its arrival, or the agenda. He added that discussions were around the current military transition in Niger, military cooperation between the two countries, and Niger's choice of partners in its fight against militant groups.
Did you hear what he said? He said their presence was illegal at the time of them making this deal. So they suspended it. You are a foreign government on our territory. Not only that, family, how many of you all know that some of the reports are basically saying, Yankee, go home. Yankee, go home. Now, what I was really about to say there is, how many of you all know that the United States has spent a substantial amount of money to maintain a base within that Sahel area? $100 million, one of the world's most expensive, I believe, specifically drone bases. And remember, I was questioning before when I did back-to-back coverage all throughout last year as well. I was talking about different parts of the uprisings, which, of course, you know, they call them coup d'etats, and then they refer to them, unfortunately, as the junta. But they were talking about, we were talking about the fact that they had this expensive base there. And I was saying to you in some of my previous commentary, why in the world would your U.S. government spend $100 million for one of the world's most expensive drone bases and then millions to maintain it? The maintenance of that is millions. I told you all it's likely they're spying and they're doing something shady. And remember, the United States was reluctant and slow to even call it a coup when France started complaining, right? And I explained to you that there was a legal tactic for the United States. There was a legal tactic because if the United States called a government change a coup, then that means that the United States by law has to suspend certain activities with said nations. So the U.S. government is not even consistent on that. Talk black to me. Your Sahel new leadership, your new revolutionary leaders are intelligent. They can't do all things at one time, but they're phasing it out. And somebody say, congratulations. I am so proud of our brothers there. Did you hear in that clip where our brother said to us that the United States, they officially, formally made the decision to kick them out, to discontinue, to order them off their territory after the U.S. sent a delegation here, right? Family, he said that when the United States came for their delegation, he talks about some of the breaches of the protocol that they had for the delegation and how the United States basically kept them in the dark in terms of the agenda. That was disrespectful. And notice the clip also let us know that they inquired about their relationship with others in their country, such as Russia. They were coming there to get some intel. They're not stupid. How many of you all remember that piece I did not too long ago where I talked about how some of the U.S. Congress folks are concerned that, for example, the new leadership of for example, Captain Traore of Burkina Faso, they're more sophisticated than they thought. And some of you, I told you, you got to decode what was being said. You can't just take what the congresspersons are saying without taking into context the whole of their agenda. They were saying without saying. Can they go past the boundaries of them and do more damage than what we actually thought? They were pretending like they were referring to something else, but they were talking about the new leadership. They're not sure what our weapons they got coming in there. They're not sure the details of the agreements that they're making with Russia and perhaps some other allies. They know that they're in the dark about stuff. They know that the United States trying to suck up to them by not calling it a hunter, and the fact that they had invested millions and millions of dollars in that area was going to stop it, but it didn't. Salute, 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 Niger. Family, our brothers are more sophisticated than any of them thought. There's going to be so much more yummy information I know coming out of there. We're the new world rulers. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Be sure to comment below. My name is Vicki Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. I can't wait to see you again.